Warning. Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Welcome to the Crowd Shot Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the memes. So if you're angry and want the truth exposed, then strap in and prepare to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louis B. I takes no bullshit from nobody. Actually expose the bullshit of this society and chop it up into easy to digest chunks for you. Oh man, got the burps. Today won't be any different. Today we're gonna be doing news and rant, cause see, oh shit, look, all this news. Look at all this stacks of news. How you guys doing? How you doing? So, oh, man. This happened earlier this week. Let's just jump right to it, man. Anyways, yeah. I'm Louis B, and the hardest thing in life is to find a good OBGYN. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Let me know in the chat room. We are doing a simulcast. We're on Spreaker and on Facebook. I am getting better at this. No mistakes today. GZ, no mistakes. And where am I gonna go? Creek in the Cave? Should I go to Creek in the Cave today? Where should I go? I'm not gonna make it to Gotham. I guess I'm going to Creek in the Cave. Alright, whatever. Okay, I might be doing the open mic after this podcast. Go to the Creek in the Cave in Long Island City in New York City. And yeah, we got Christy Cavalier and my bub Donald Van Meter. Oh wow! As you could probably hear, New York City is loud. Anyways, this happened earlier this week. This shit just really pissed me off, broke my heart. This is just pure selfishness. But yeah, let's get to it. Dad burns daughter alive in bitter custody battle. Zoe Pereira, 3, burned to death by her father. Martin Pereira, a Queens, New York man, is in critical condition, suffering from burns, and now some family members are hoping he will die. Martin Pereira is accused of the murder of his daughter Zoe, who he allowed to burn to death in his car this past Sunday, May 5th, after a custody battle with the child's mother. Usually we hear women do this, especially when the child is a boy. It's fucking cowardly. Like, why hurt a child? Like, I hope this guy dies. And you know what? And thinking about this story all day, I'm like, I know in the Constitution we have a protection against cruel and unusual punishment. I think it's time to... I mean, when it comes to shit like this, we need to suspend that shit. We need to suspend it. I mean, there's certain instances where you should be able to be worse, to do worse than have a worse punishment than what a criminal has committed. Especially in cases of rape, in cases of child murder, mass murder, you know, just I don't know, child pornography, like, you know, like, to at least protect against anything, the burden of proof should be higher in those cases, so that way you're not killing innocent people. But if you are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, when you have all this evidence and it's like, no, it was you. Yeah, no, this guy should be burnt alive. They should like do it in stages. Like inch by inch. Burn a piece of his body inch by inch. Keep him alive until, hey, you get to the head, and he's already naturally dead after that. But, you know, like, he should die screaming like that poor little baby did. Nothing is as fucking disgusting and cowardly than killing a child. Oh, a custody battle. Like, how stupid is that? Oh, I can't have my daughter so no one else will. No, absolutely not. Anyways, let me back to the article. According to the New York Daily News, Pereira was in a bitter custody dispute with the child's mother, Sharon Coleman, 36. Coleman allowed Zoe to visit with her father this past weekend, and how that decision will haunt her for the rest of her life. I always thought he was going to hurt me. I never thought he was going to hurt my daughter. Three years old. 3 years old. Oh, Christian. Whoops. That's why he left. I said Christy. See, my eyesight is getting fucked up. So, you know, I don't know. Well, no, I do know. This is... Okay, stay confused. Okay. Like, the guy is fucking... I don't know. A few hours later, police responded to a 911 call of a car burning on Boulevard and 155th Street, which is in Queens. Witnesses told police that the man driving the vehicle was driving erratically before stopping the vehicle. Suddenly, the car burst in flames, and Pereira emerged from the vehicle fully engulfed. Onlookers yelled for him to jump into the nearby pond, douse the flames, as firefighters arrived on the scene. When they found the burning car, it was noted that the car rear doors were chained shut. First of all, how is the baby going to get out a car? A 3-year-old. He chained it so that way this poor baby did not have like one iota of a chance. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, you know, I know this might annoy people, but like, when I heard this story and when I heard that fact, I was like, God, kill us all. There is nothing redeeming. Destroy this planet, start over. Because that's just pure evil. That is demonic evil. That is that there is really no fucking other explanation other than that's demonic evil. Anyways, okay, what should I talk about next? Alright. Yes, this article from New York Post. The Ku Klux Klan is slowly rising again. Born in the ashes of the smoldering South after the Civil War, the Ku Klux Klan died and was reborn before losing the fight against civil rights in the 1960s. Membership dwindled, a unified group fractured, and one-time members went to prison for a string of murderous attacks against blacks. Many assumed the group was dead, a white robe ghost of hate and violence. Yet today the KKK is still alive and dreams of restoring itself to what it once was. The invisible empire spreading its tentacles throughout society as it marks its 150 years of existence. The Klan is trying to reshape itself for the new era. A kinder, gentler KKK? First of all, I don't believe that the KKK is rising, because no matter who you are, the moment you start coming with the blood and soil, or Jews would not replace us, Jews would not replace us, like, come on. People look at you like, you're an idiot. First of all, no, it's the left-wing media that is stoking this, saying that anyone that doesn't lean to the left is automatically a Nazi, automatically a white supremacist. It's so fucking easy to say. It's such a fucking it's a cop out, really. It's really a disgusting, silly cop out. Like it's a lazy argument to make. Like, oh, he's saying that he's a racist. Like, shut up. Like, shut your damn mouth. Like, oh no, it's a rise. No. You're probably talking about like 20 people, like they decided to join because they're fucking retarded. That's pretty much what we're really talking about. There is no rise of the KKK. And if there is, you know how fast they'll get their ass kicked just by sheer numbers? Talk about a bipartisan thing that would happen. You would have Democrats, Republicans getting together like, well, we gotta fuck these motherfuckers. Well, then again, I don't know about Democrats, because the KKK were full of Democrats back in the day. It was the Democrats that voted against freaking civil rights. It was the Democrats that were for slavery. So, I don't know. Never mind. Like, probably the progressives, like people that don't really know their racist Democrat history. They're probably the ones that will have a problem with the Klan. Who could? In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can find this song. It's so ridiculous that like back in the day, Opie and Anthony, they made a song. Oh well, no, there was like a. Yeah, they made a parody song. It's just, it was fucking silly. So.
Alright, everybody, gather around. The Ku Klux Klan's here. What kind of niggas you want? Burn niggas, hang niggas, nappy head niggas, concrete niggas, and cement shoes. Anything you want. You come to the right man. The KKK man. Who be taking niggas? From on and kill
So you get the point. I mean, it's a fucking ridiculous song, which makes it so funny because you're really just making fun of the Ku Klux Klan. Like, you know, their whole ideology is just stupid. First of all, either way, you lost. If you want for racial purity, there's no such thing as a racially pure anything anymore. I mean, everyone's so mixed up and stuff. It's like it doesn't even. It just to even fight for that. Like, oh, we're the whites. No, you've been replaced like what, thousands of years already? Like, what are you talking about, B? Oh, but the Ku Klux Klan is like, oh, boo. You know, it's how back in the day the neocons used the threat of Osama bin Laden and ISIS, not ISIS, Al Qaeda to scare people. It's like, oh, if you're not with us, you're with the terrorists. Oh, if you do this, the terrorists will win. Or, oh, there's a constant threat. Like, you know, the Ku Klux Klan is the actual, like, boogeyman. It's like how Hispanics were like, oh, you better be careful or the Kukui will get you. You better go to sleep or the Kukui will get you. You better go back to sleep, America, or else the Ku Klux Klan will get you. Like, boo! Like, come on. Like, have some more damn sense. Like, you know, mostly it's not even so much that there's a rise. It's just that these freaking, like, you have outlets like Vice that seek these motherfuckers out, and they have to go to, like, real rural areas to find the most ignorant motherfuckers that probably never even seen a black person because they're so out there. And it's like they're destroying the Jews and the blacks are destroying America. Like, shut the fuck up. Freaking fix your face and your teeth and stop fucking your cousin. We're gonna take over. Yeah, how? How? First of all, you don't got no damn money to even start can't even start a riot in your own fucking backyard, much less start a race war. How the fuck? And, you know, the rest of the South, they're just not even with that shit. They'd be like, shut the fuck up, Cleb. Go back into the fucking Adirondacks with that bullshit. Continue fucking your sister. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's the left-wing media just constantly pushing this shit. Boom. Like, you know, come on. Let's just like, especially, like, look, especially after last week during May Day, there was a Hispanic guy, Jovi, who I've known for a while because he you know, I met him doing comedy. Well, I was doing comedy. He was just, like, talking shit on stage. But, you know, in order to stay relevant after getting kicked out of every MAGA, every Trump group known to man on Facebook for being a fucking thief, and now coming out as, like, a Jew hater. Like, as soon as he started rocking a freaking swastika necklace and flag, people were like, nah, get the fuck out of here, you idiot. Like, they just didn't want to deal with him. No one wants to deal with that shit. No one wants to deal with that ideology. Because you know why? Because black women's asses are beautiful. I like a nice fat ass. And most men like a nice fat ass. And if you don't, you're probably gay. And that's okay, too. Go. You know, if you like to fuck another man, have at it, horse. Just don't talk shit about women's bodies, all right? Thank you. And you know what? Most women like a big dick. So, you know, like, it goes both ways. Like, this whole razor should be, we need to stay pure. Shut the fuck up. Everyone is getting fetishized. So, what else we got here? What else? Oh. Alright. Oh. Here's another one. I should have gotten to last week, but Mom slashes throats of 2 young children with razor, left them in the street to die, says police. A mother from the Bronx, which does not surprise me, because all the nutcases in New York are from the fucking Bronx. Like, no one in their right mind, unless they have to, goes to the fucking Bronx for any ching. We got Mike, what the fuck, LOL. We got Anthony Sorrentino, what's up? Socialism is for fags. Every kiss begins with K. Can't wait to see this shirt on a commercial like that. Every kiss begins with K. Just, socialism is for fags. What? So, anyways, police say they saw a 6-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl with slashed throats at the intersection of Washington Avenue and Brook Avenue in the Melrose section on Saturday night. Her son's cuts were so deep they go ear to ear. Shortly after, the children were taken to the hospital. Their mother, 24-year-old Shanice Martin, walked into the police station covered in blood and made statements about what she had done. She was a good mom, but I guess she was going through something, said Martin's brother. And this is why a lot of us believe we don't have a gun problem, we have a mental illness problem. It's you know, if it wasn't for the fact that I had health insurance, goodness, I don't know where would I be. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. There really needs to be a way to make mental health more accessible to people. I don't know if that should be the form of, like, the same form as Obamacare or some form of charity or something. I don't know, but like, people need help out here, man. It's just like, you got people burning their kids up. You got people freaking slitting their kids' throats, and it's like. And you know what? You know what's the sad thing? You know what the sad and scary thing would be? If given the chance, these kids will probably go back with their mother. And honestly, probably compared to the alternative, that would be best. And that's the sad thing. That is the society we fucking live in. She, I guess she's going through something, said Martin's brother. That's not something that you do to your kids. I don't care what's going on with you. You can ask for help. She just took it upon herself to do what she wanted to do, and it's not good. Officials say Martin had a razor in her possession. She was arrested and charged with assault, child abandonment, endangering the welfare of a child, and criminal possession of a weapon. Martin is undergoing a psychiatric evaluation at an area hospital. Her family says she was living in and out of shelters with her 2 kids, and she was upset on Saturday night when she could not get into one. She called her mother, but then an hour later, NYPD officer found the 2 kids in the street with slash wounds. Okay. Man. It just, like, that shit is just that like, I don't know. Like, oh, it's so easy to say she could have gotten help. Yeah, where? where was she gonna get help? Like, I don't know, man. I work at a shelter, and I see how stressful these parents are. I see how these caseworkers don't help. They go out their way to keep them like freaking dangling that carrot in front of them. People, keeping them from help, scheduling them for appointments for housing or to get jobs, and then the next day, oh, they called out, they're not here. They're playing with people's lives. They're getting paid to thousands of dollars just to jerk people around. That's what a lot of these fucking caseworkers do. These social workers. Social workers and caseworkers are demons. Are demons. Instead of doing their goddamn job, they try their best not to do their job. Because, you know what? The longer they keep you in the system, the more fucking taxpayer money they get. And this is why, they say, hey, throwing more money at this situation does not cure fucking homelessness, does not help people. Socialism does not end homelessness. It creates more. So, what else should I talk about? You know what? I'm gonna take a musical break, and we'll get back. This is not recently passed, but this rapper, he passed away. His name was Luca, and he years ago he sent me his album Industry Standards. That's Luca, Lewka. I don't know if you can still get it, but if you can, go ahead. Hopefully it'll help his family. But this song is called Deadhead on the Cratchit Radio Show.
You have to know that somehow you will be stopped.
Living in a rat cage, trapped as a slave, brought back from the grave to see if it behaves. Revelation of the method, take it as you get it. Ran for the wretched men, answer subjected when. Had dominoes since hobbit holes, feeding out of pots of gold, see how deep it goes. Creatures roaming in yada bites, 100 nights, like sodomites, fucking with drain pipes. Clogged while women caned and flogged under Islamic law, getting high off the hog. We didn't make this world, it's outrageous. We just take our pills, never let out of the cages, chill. I'm about to take off collars, so man up. We handcuffed all Rhodes scholars, made all those dollars and then gave them their salaries. All I got's my back against the wall, I frame realities. The hills, right down to open fields, escape artists, dodging all your coke and pills. My take's honest, not out to close a deal, quite dangerous, and had the motion to appeal. What the shit? I know conforming it hurts, so before it gets worse, try and stick it in reverse, see if it works. And we don't need no meditation, cause every time we sleep, we reawaken. Yup, trying to find my spine, even though I got a backbone. Aligned by the fact that I'll always be alone. Combined with the act that I'm stepping out of line. Confide in the fact that we're running out of time. But just in this existence, life is a stage. And you know what it's like to be brave? Trying right as a slave. Grown man better do as he's told. You're getting old, pop, so you leave it alone. Nomad, I got no pad and no pen, no friends, which is really close to broke ends. I'm not a victim, I'm not crying, vibrant, more crystalline than a diamond. Self-worth is why I wish you the best, wish you success. Through the hurt and the stress, happiness is a thing of the past. Once you find it, the wolves wanna whoop your ass. It can't be. The people never organize. If only mobilized, it's only gonna shorten lives. Surprise, back to Willie Lynch theory. Now black feds got Mac 10s and are really cheery. I'm feeling eerie these days, waiting for 2012. If nothing happens, it'd be funny as hell. Fucking us first then. You are under surveillance. The system must come down if it's to be balanced.
That was Luca with his song Deadhead. May he rest in peace. But that song was fire. That song was fire. We got some more news. We got a whole freaking stack. A stackity stack. So, yep. Boom. Next article. Mark Hamill apologizes over Star Wars tweet that made fans angry. Mark Hamill has been left to apologize and explain himself after a tweet angered some Star Wars fans. He first tweeted a piece of fan art of himself, Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams, and the late Carrie Fisher in the Millennium Falcon with the hashtag missed opportunities. And missed opportunities. Someone take Mark's phone from him. Somebody tweeted. Yep. Somebody else tweeted. Do you realize how insulting this is to the people working hard for years to make an exciting new characters for us to enjoy? And how your tweets feed the hordes of fanboys who push people like Daisy Ridley and KMT are off social media? Are you even aware of your poor impact? You know what? People need to shut the fuck up. Because first of all, the Star Wars, the whole fucking franchise, ever since it went to goddamn Disney, disrespected the fans that built the fucking franchise in the fucking first place. I personally would have loved to have seen this Luke, see Mark Hamill, Billy D. Williams, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher in the Millennium Falcon together again. Just for nostalgia. Just to show respect to the original fans. You got these fucking Johnny-come-latelys like, we need to be woke. We need to be woke. First of all, the fucking I totally gave up on the new Star Wars franchise. I had hope when the Force Awakens came out. I was like, oh snap, let's do this. And I was like, the fuck? The fuck did you do? In fact, I've read extended universe fucking novels of Star Wars that would have made better damn stories for film. In fact, there was this one novel that I wrote where Luke was trying to rebuild the Jedi Order, and he was going to different planets looking for scrolls to rebuild it and recruit new people. And he was on this planet where he was knocked out and in a coma, and freaking Harrison Ford, Han Solo and Leia had twins, and I mean he continued to fight. I mean it was a fantastic story that should have been made into a movie. That would have been fantastic. Ridley, come on, man. No fucking training whatsoever. She just knew everything. And she was able to defeat someone who had training. That's not realistic. Luke even lost he lost a fucking hand, for God's sakes. He didn't beat Vader immediately. He had to grow in strength. Oh, no, we need fucking diversity. Everything's diverse. Look, I'm all for fucking diversity, but how's about you make goddamn sense in the story? But no, hey, this shit doesn't, there's no Hispanics there. Well, I mean, wait, they probably, Jimmy Smits. Okay, fine, whatever. Jimmy Smits. Once. Probably others. I can't think of any other Hispanics, but whatever. I don't care. Like, have a fucking good story. Give me a damn good story. And I already see they're gonna fuck up Marvel. I mean, they already fucked up Doctor Who for me. Just to be fucking woke, I'm repeating myself, they keep disrespecting the fans. They disrespect the original fans that built the fucking franchise, that spent the money so that way they could just turn around and spit in our face, and then they turn around and like, oh, you need to relax, it's just a show. No, it's something that is part of my culture, essentially. Like something that inspired my imagination. And you're just telling me, you're essentially calling me a fucking sexist, a fucking racist, cause I won't accept the crap that you're giving me. Like, no, if the story is crap, I am not going to pay for it. I am not going to buy it. I'm not going to run and get a ticket. Like I said, I gave up on Doctor Who. Like, I don't want to be fucking preached at. Give me good stories. Give me good sci-fi. I don't want to be woke when I'm going to the movies. Like, the movies are not a place for you to be making political fucking statements in a fucking sci-fi film. Who gives a fuck? Give the fans what they want. And you got these few fucking schmuckahontuses on Twitter talking all this fucking yang. Ugh. But anyways, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm so tired of this shit. So tired. What else? What else we got? Oh. Alright, we got this. Right here, right now. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do that, then this, and then okay, boom. Yes. Coachella attendees suffer massive herpes outbreak. The herpes tracking app Herpes Alert is reporting a massive outbreak of the sexually transmitted disease in California, which they believe to be associated with the Coachella Music Festival. They should really rename that the Cochino. Cochino! It's the Cochino Music Festival. Catching herpes and shit. ¿Qué pasó? I call herpes at Coachella. Cochino! Tú eres un cochino, a pig. I don't care what anyone says. That shit was hilarious. Cochino Festival. Anyways. Local media reports that Herpes Alert, which allows users of the app to self-report potential cases of the virus, in return for access to doctors who can give them full diagnosis and prescribe medications to deal with the virus's side effects. Received at least 250 requests for herpes medication per day during the music festival. Most of the requests came from the area of the festival itself and surrounding towns where many festival goers were staying during the event. An app spokesperson told the local CBS affiliate that the app typically receives more than 12 cases per day for the same general area. In all, 1,105 herpes cases were reported in the Coachino Valley, and in the nearby cities of Los Angeles and San Diego. The New York Post reported. The number is a record for Herpes. The next largest number of claims in Los Angeles occurred the day after the Academy Awards back in February. Even then, though, Herpes received grand total of 60 inquiries. Herpes patients fill out a series of questions about herpes symptoms for Herpes and provide a picture of a lesion or scar which appears on the genitals or around the mouth. The Orange County Register reported a physician then reviews the information, makes a diagnosis, and prescribes medication within hours. So most of the cases reported herpes were breakouts of the virus. The interaction cost users a flat fee of $79. Individuals came to the platform for a variety of reasons, including to get medication to treat and prevent flares. In addition to those who came to see if they had new cases of cold sores or herpes, a Herpes spokesperson told the media. Physicians in Los Angeles area told the OC Register that although the application saw an increase in reports, real-life health officials haven't seen a similar spike, in public health agencies in and around the Los Angeles area did not report any increase in herpes diagnosis, but Southern California health officials also say that anonymous nature of the application might make herpes carriers more likely to report it to Herpes than to local health officials that may have to face-to-face contact with. Doctors who spoke to Billboard also suggested that people might be in a hurry to refill prescriptions ahead of the festival or take preemptive measures before heading to the event. Look, I'm sorry, if you got the herpaderp, if you're a herpaderp, you gotta think it's time for you to quit. Think it's like your dating life is done. Dating life is done, son. Got the herpaderp. Don't be. If you got herpes, your dating life is over. Like you just done. It's like being a single mom. Just don't do. Just stop dating. Like, get off the market. You're done. You're done. Stop bothering everybody with the cochinos. And plus, if you're going to a musical festival and you're not where you, don't hook up with anybody. Like, especially Coachella, South by Southwest. Nothing but cochinos go there, man. Apparently. Nothing but fucking people with all these, like, bugosauruses. And then we're so fucking worried about measles. So fucking worried about the fucking measles. People so, they're like, oh, you need to get vaccinated and all these shots, and oh no, but you take a dig in your ass and now you got fucking bumps on your pussy and shit. And, I don't want to hear shit. I'm tired of this. Fucking tired of this. Fuck it. How many articles I got? I'm gonna do 4 more and then I'm gonna take another musical break. Right. You know what? Fuck it. City is not ready for this. Small Georgia town's leadership reportedly rejects black candidates' resume. A 2,000 population, mostly white Georgia town is not ready for black official and has reportedly rejected an African American's resume because of his skin color. I mean, honestly, I just think that's just bullshit. He's not ready. They're not ready. It's not the people that are not ready for. Like, I really in 2019 in America, I don't believe anyone gives a total fuck. Like, oh, you're black, you can't be here. Like, no, what? No. It's like everyone's so afraid of being called racist, they wouldn't even dare. It's just this guy still has the nerve, and he's just trying to whatever. Documents show that Houston Mayor Teresa Kennedy, told city council members that she had taken the resume of Keith Henry out of contention from a 4-candidate shortlist for the city administrator because he is black, and the city isn't ready for this. Horchin, though, whose population is 3.6% black, according to the root, is poised for growth with the advent of new housing that's being built that could increase the population by a few thousand, the newspaper noted. The investigation revealed not only a deeply flawed hiring process, but also hard racial attitudes inside Horchin's government, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution said. Keenerly at first told the newspaper she was forbidden to publicly speak about executive session matters, but later released a statement saying, "I can't say I said it or not said it." Racially based hiring discrimination has been illegal since 1964. Yep. Like, honestly, like, no, I don't think it's the people that are not ready. It's just that, we don't want no black people here. We don't want no freaknik. It's just really ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break and then I'm going to come back with the final segment of the Crowd Chat Radio Show, and I will wish you a good night and all that. But this next song is also from Luca, and it's called Outro featuring Plato.
We've been complete idiots. In what way? We're fine ones. It's been lying here under our noses all this time. The principle we laid down right at the start when we first founded our city as something we must stick to throughout. This, I think, or some form of it, is justice. The principle we laid down, and often repeated if you remember, was that each individual should follow, out of the occupations available in the city, the one for which his natural character best fitted him. Yes, we did say that. Well, it looks, my friend, as if in some way or other, justice is this business of everyone performing his own task. Do you know what makes me think that? No? Tell me. I think the remaining element in the city, besides the virtues we've been looking at, self-discipline, courage and wisdom, is the thing which gave all the others the power to come into being, and the thing whose continued presence keeps them safe once they have come into being. We said earlier that justice would be the one left over if we could only find the other three. Yes, it would have to be, he said. Now, if we had to decide, I said, which of these elements would do most to make our city good by its inclusion, that would be a difficult decision. Is it the agreement of the rulers and the ruled? Or the preservation in the ranks of the warriors of an opinion approved by law about which things are to be feared and which are not? Or the wisdom and protectiveness we find in the rule? Now,
whoops. Okay. Okay, that's what happens when you don't listen to the fucking song first. Alright, sorry. This next song is Perfected Efficiency by Luca.
Writing my way out of the abyss. Give me a kiss. Life's my wife and she a bitch. Rich, snoozing on the great flood. Fearless, float till the cruise ships make love. Steers, come here. Let me whisper in your ear. These genetic engineers, you'll never get them to appear. Tricky flowing, arts and crafts crafty. Backseat, Noah's Ark, species antsy. Swallow through a hollow hole, your universe gotta go. Self-destruct function, that's as far as the model goes. Malfunctions, not just experimental. The malfunction got us all in dead air test tubes. Refuse, expect you, depart clones. Yes, you may not, they do what they're told. Drones. Writing my way out of the abyss. Take a piss and stay out like the plot don't exist, miss. Stuff. I'll get up if it's hot enough. That's not enough. Steadily dodging a lot of fluff. Industrial chunks. There must be some junk. I bump what I want. Put some steel posts in your trunk. Real impulse to duff up a piece cop. A 3-piece. Hit 'em till the fucking seed stops. Seize ops. My man, let's start planting. We need crops. Save the raven and the ranting. Seasons just vanish and time is a con job. Kinda odd if it's meaningless like getting robbed by God. Turn to Job and burn your robe. Discern the codes, you'll learn the trolls. Reword the scrolls and rolling with herbs. Research my soul and read it in return. Beat it to the urn, less my readers concerned. You don't read it, beat it, elitists feed you the germs. Dangerous to be right when everybody's wrong. I see what it's like to clicking heels and singing songs. Stick a knife to my throat if I don't go out and vote. Such a magical joke. They left wrapped up in smoke. Double plus good. Yeah, lit 'em with the brushwood. Better come up with your own shit that's never understood. I've been original since I've been privileged too. The problem is we're in a technotronic prison, yeah. Digital slaves working less than minimum wage. Efficiency based, look what the citizens made. Got the hook and change, I know shit could change, but motherfuckers caught up in the grip and get exchanged for another one. Expendable as bubblegum. Stumble bums, twiddling thumbs until the shuttle comes. I snap you out of the dream, sounded obscene. That's what the crowd wants from decades surrounding the screen.
That was Luca with his song Perfected Efficiency. And we're back. We got two more articles. Kim Kardashian has helped free 17 inmates in 90 days, reports say. Kardashian, known for being a TV personality, businesswoman, porn actress, and socialite, I threw in the porn actress, for sucking Ray J's cock, has been funding the 90 Days of Freedom campaign, TMZ reported, spearheaded by lawyers Brittany K. Barnett and Angel Cody. Angel Cody, what the fuck? The campaign works to free free from prison people who are serving life without parole sentences for federal drug offenses. The goal is to free as many people as possible in 90 days. Kardashian is quietly paying the fees while Barnett and Cody, the lawyers, according to the TMZ, this isn't Kardashian's first foray into criminal justice activism. She previously brought attention to the case of Centoya Brown in Tennessee and Alice Marie Johnson in Alabama, among others. She was outspoken in her support for the First Step Act, a prison reform measure that President Donald Trump signed into law in December 2018. Among the inmates, because Donald Trump hates black people, he's willing to give them a second chance because he hates black people. Yes, keep that in mind. Jesus. Among the inmates who Kardashian has helped free is Terrence Bird, who served 25 years of a life without parole sentence for drug possession charge. Another inmate freed as part of the campaign is Eric Balcom, who was sentenced to life without parole for a drug charge. He served 16 years of his sentence, according to TMZ. Kardashian said in April that she's studying criminal law and plans to take the bar exam in 2022. And also she is making a reality show based on this. Which, you know what? Fuck it. People are killing her in social media that, okay, we're going to make a reality show. You know what? Fuck it. If she can monetize this and help more people, I mean, look, if you smoked the weed or whatever and you didn't kill nobody, what the fuck are you doing wasting my tax dollars keeping these people in jail for life? Look, if it's personal use, smack them on the wrist, say bad boy, give them a fine, and let them work it off. Why are you fucking locking people up for years? For years for personal use. Or if it's non-violent, if you didn't hurt nobody, like what's the fucking problem? It's just this whole drug war is a whole fucking, it's a joke. It is a joke. And last article of the show. Yes. Trump explains his business lost so much money because he was avoiding tax. Donald Trump has responded angrily to reports his businesses recorded more than $1 billion in losses, explaining they did so to avoid paying tax. Real estate developers in the 1980s and 1990s, more than 30 years ago, were entitled to massive write-offs and depreciation, which would, if one was actively building, show losses and tax losses in almost all cases. The U.S. president tweeted early on Wednesday morning. Much was non-monetary, sometimes considered tax shelter. You would get it by building or even buying. You always wanted to show losses for tax purposes. Almost all real estate developers did, and often renegotiated with banks. It was sport. Yeah. Additionally, the very information put out is highly inaccurate, fake news, a hit job. Mr. Trump, from 15p, a day more executives, analysis, and extras. We tell you it's okay. Mr. Trump's outburst followed an explosive report in the New York Times detailing how his tax returns from the mid-1980s to 1990s showed that he paid no income tax for 8 out of 10 years in that period. The tax records, which were obtained by the newspaper, represent the most detailed look into the president's personal taxes yet, after years in which Mr. Trump had sought to keep the documents private. Between 1985 and 1984, the documents show Trump lost tens of millions of dollars a year, with a total loss adding up to $1.17 billion for the decade. According to the report, Mr. Trump's losses mostly came from business holdings in casinos, hotels, retail, apartment space in his buildings. It alleges he lost more money than almost any other American individual taxpayer during the time, according to comparison. First of all, it just comes down to that's the law. He followed the law. What? You expected him to here's my money. Here, I'm going to donate to United States. Who does that? Do you do that? No, none of you do that. Oh, he's rich. We really need to stop telling people what to do with their own fucking property. He didn't steal that money. He did what's legal. He got away with something that the tax law allows. If you don't like it, hey, write your fucking congressman. Anyways, just tired of this. It's like, his father gave him money. He's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Just because your dad is broke and has nothing to pass on to you doesn't mean the president is wrong from taking money from his father to pass down his wealth. The president is passing down his wealth to his children. That is what you do. You build to pass on to your offspring, so they can build. They can continue build. You pass on wealth because you can't fucking take it with you. Anyways, like to thank everyone for listening to today's show. Like to thank everyone for listening to today's show, and as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Help the Crotch Out Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you already do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crotch Out Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.